Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be once again talking about what looks to be the next Grand Theft Auto Online DLC, something we actually discussed on the channel in depth yesterday, and that was the possibility of a Lowrider and or Lowlife DLC. The key name or code name for this DLC is Low, so we've kind of assumed it's either going to be Lowriders or Lowlife. That's almost what everyone assumes this DLC is going to be, and with it is 12 brand new vehicles, which is insane. Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 had 6 new vehicles, Part 2 had 6 new vehicles, and this one alone looks to have 12 new vehicles. And yesterday when I made my video, there was not a complete list of all 12 vehicles available, but now that we've been a little bit over 24 hours since that information has come out, there are new information regarding the vehicles, and there's some pretty cool ones out there. So I want to talk about this right now. So this complete list is coming from MetalZDKI on the GTA Forums website. Big shout out to him. He's the one who has compiled all of the hex values and codes for these hidden vehicles, and it's going to allow us to see which ones and what types of vehicles are going to be coming in this update. So here's the complete list. We've got 12 new vehicles. The first one is Faction 2, the second one is Faction 3, followed by Moonbeam 2, Primo 2, Saber GT 2, Virgo 2 and 3, Chino 2, the Clean Voodoo, the Buccaneer 2, the Tornado 5, and the Slam Van 3. Now, this is really interesting because none of these vehicles are new. They seem to just be simply different versions of those existing vehicles that we have in the game. So, for example, Faction 2 and 3, the Virgo 2 and 3, even a new version of the Chino, which is super odd because that just came out in the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2. There's even alternative versions of vehicles like the Clean Voodoo. For those of you guys who don't know, the Voodoo is a car that has rust all over it, and that's the only version you can get. You cannot get a clean version of that car. And there's also some other cool ones that might be appearing. Buccaneer 2, Tornado 5, a 5th version of the Tornado. That is insane. And also the Slam Van 3. So once again, the community does not know if this is either A, going to be a Lowrider DLC, or B, going to be a Lowlife DLC, which is what I personally think it's going to be. For whatever reason, I think it fits the theme right after both of the Ill-Gotten Gains DLCs. Rockstar could make up the story, well, since you guys are broke and have no money, and since you spent it all on the stuff in Ill-Gotten Gains Parts 1 and 2, here's a Lowlife DLC where everything is super cheap, the cars are beat up. I mean, a lot of the cars that they're talking about in this update, like the Moonbeam is a van, the Primo is a 4-door sedan made by Albany. It's really not that fast. The Voodoo is a sports classic car, but obviously not the fastest car, kind of like a poor man's vehicle. None of these cars have like a very high price tag. They're all like on the lower end. So that's why I think this is going to be a poor man's DLC. That all the items are going to be cheap. It's kind of going to be like I said, it's a Lowlife DLC. Like you're a bum on the streets, you spent all your money, and now you have nothing left. So here's a DLC that's hopefully not too expensive, but also brings out some really great content. And it honestly reminds me of the Hipster Update. The Hipster Update was a DLC that I think brought 8 new vehicles, lots of cool new clothing, 2 new weapons, I believe. And what's cool about the vehicles is they were really awesome, they were really innovative, had lots of customization, and they weren't super expensive. You know, they were in the few, maybe tens of hundreds of $1,000s, but certainly no like $2.2 million vehicle, which really made the DLC great. So anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. What do you think of the 12 vehicles and the complete list of vehicles that look to be coming with this Lowrider and or Lowlife DLC? And also, do you think it's going to be a Lowlife or a Lowrider DLC? Once again, the code name for this vehicle is Low, so the community is kind of split between Lowrider and Lowlife. I personally think it's Lowlife, but I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Once again, if you guys did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.